Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of Getting to Know. In this new series, we get to know influential people from this community. As this is a new series, please leave either a like or a dislike so I can gauge if you enjoy the series. Next guest will be xNestorio. If you could leave questions for him in the comments, that would be great. Also, be sure to leave who else you want me to interview. Thank you, Maestro, for being an amazing and first guest. His link will be the first one in the description. Please show him some love. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's time for the questions, dude. We just gotta do a stare. Oh, you gotta focus.
A stare, okay.
You gotta focus, you know. These are important questions.
That's true. I gotta tell the people my true thoughts. Okay.
All right. Do you first want to tell something about yourself before we get into the questions?
Boy, what is there? I got good ping and I do the news.
All right, sweet. Okay. Are you
I
ready?
got nothing.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Are you ready for the rapid fire question round?
Dude, I'm so ready, I think.
Let's do it. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
Favorite YouTuber? Mentally.
If you could be any animal, what would it be and why?
I'd be a bird because it'd be cool to see everything from a high view.
What is your dream job?
YouTuber or Lego builder?
Who's your favorite superhero?
Batman.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Cat McNamara.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Japan because I love anime and I'm cringy like that.
Are you a morning or a night person?
I'm a night person, unfortunately.
What is the one thing that annoys you the most?
When people sweat in duels.
What is your favorite hobby?
Building Legos.
If you could teach any grade or subject, what would it be?
History, because it's fascinating.
What is the first thing you do when you get up in the morning?
Eat breakfast.
If you won $1 million, what would you buy?
Virtual reality.
What is your favorite TV show?
Goodness. This is actually okay. Sword Art Online.
What is the thing you're most afraid of?
Roaches.
If you could get a yacht, what would you call it?
The Aurelian.
If you had access to a time machine, where and when would you go?
Oh, that's such a good question. I would go back to the 1920s because it was a very fascinating history time period. Yeah.
What was your favorite book growing up?
My Side of the Mountain.
What is the one thing you have always wanted to do?
Skydive.
If you could be any nationality, what would it be?
I don't know.
Okay, if you were stranded on a tropical island, what two things would you want with you?
My iPod and my piano.
Alright, you passed.
Oh my goodness. I have not done rapid fire questions like ever.
You were pretty rapid with most questions. I know.
I mean, I tried, but boy, yeah, guys, just so you know, I had no whereabouts what questions I was going to be asked. Like, I did not have any preparation, so.
Alright.
Oh, man.
Good answers, good answers. I like that.
Sure, let me get a quick 360 on you. Oh, yeah, beautiful.
You're toxic.
What? What the? What?
The one snipe!
So now we're gonna get into the more chill questions, the non-rapid fire.
Exactly, you can think about it. We're just gonna play relax. So you're pretty big into anime. What is your favorite anime and why?
Oh goodness, we're already starting. We're not even in bed words yet. I would say Fate Stay Night because the graphics are like really, really good on it. But anime questions, man, those get to me.
In what way do they get to you?
I mean, I like to, like you get on calling for an interview, you're expecting all these professional questions, then you get, you hit with the anime. It's kind of takes away the professional side of.
Well, we're here trying to get to know you, you know?
Oh, okay.
So what is so good about anime that you don't get from other shows?
Oh, well, it's, I mean, there's a lot of unrealistic things, which that can go both ways, actually. There's a lot of, nature stuff, a lot of scenery that, would never happen in real life, but, gets you in an upbeat mood because everything's just so colorful. Everything is so lively and full of happiness and joy. In most animes, that's not the same for all, but...
And do you still watch a lot of anime?
I mean, yeah, an episode or two a day.
Would you prefer the best anime series or, something like Game of Thrones?
The TV series.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Or Stranger Things.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good question. Honestly, I would say I'd probably be 50-50. Yeah, I mean, there's some pretty good popular TV shows these days, so I wouldn't knock this. Oh, goodness, we're gonna rush. We're getting rushed.
Really?
No, get away from it.
Okay, we're still alive. That's good. We're
still alive. That's a plus.
Everybody was wondering, how do you get anime girls that you get?
It takes a lot of time. You have to be very kind and nice to them. You've got to be very respectable. You got to know the culture, and since I speak Japanese, I can talk to them. So it's.
Would you have a Japanese pickup line?
A Japanese pickup line, huh?
I
don't actually have one of those. That is something I've never thought of. Yeah, I mean...
You gotta know that if you want to get the anime girls.
That's true. I just talk to them in Japanese, and a foreigner that talks Japanese, they just, that's what really gets them.
So who's your anime girl at the moment?
The girl at the moment, that's got to be Asuna from Sword Arts. Oh, yeah. Right. Very pretty, very pretty.
So for a complete noob to anime, what would you suggest? Which series?
Actually, ironically, I would suggest Sword Art because it's very family-friendly, it's very mainstream. Oh, I was alive! I was breaking their bed!
Suck it up.
You brought me out!
Go on.
That is a defeat worse than being killed. It's getting warped out.
Why did you start your YouTube channel?
You know, I saw the server Hypixel and I was like, this server is really big and it needs a news. Like, there's got to be something up here. Like, you know, there's the news and updates forum post, but I was like, no one does the news for Hypixel, and you know, why not? And I just uploaded a video or two. It got like 1,000 views, or you know, which is more than I normally got. And I decided, hey, you know, that's good enough for me. I'll keep doing it. Eventually it became my main series, and now it's just grew into what it is now. So,
because can we ever expect Let's Plays on your channel again, or is it just strictly news now?
I would say gameplay on my channel is not likely. The only thing, the closest you'll ever get me to uploading gameplay is if I get you invited to this year's United UHC, which could happen. Ironically, it might be because all of the other ones have quit, but you know, I mean, I'll take it.
What I thought was interesting is that you're so big into Legos. Why have you never made a video creating stuff in Minecraft?
I never thought about really doing that, and it's kind of past the point of no return for me since I don't really do gameplay or anything, but that's something to think about.
So you get memed quite a lot.
Yeah, I see that.
Does that ever get to you, or do you just find it funny?
No, I love those memes. You know, a lot of creativity on Twitter. People come up with a lot of stuff, and that's, yeah, no, it doesn't get to me. You know, some memes are very, like, you know, there'll be some offensive ones, but most of the time it's all lighthearted and good fun.
What is people's biggest misconception about you? Because people don't really know you because you just do the news, right? Biggest
misconception is actually my name. People think that I am Spanish or Italian because Maestro is not generally an English used word. I would say it's not a misconception to say that I'm a parody of Keemstar, so I guess I wouldn't say that. But yeah, I guess my nationality would be the misconception.
What does your average day look like?
Going up to college and taking some classes, coming home, getting some news together. You know, the news is a process that is a never ending. It's not a one-day thing. There's just news happening all the time. So I will, you know, when I see something that I'm tweeted at, or you know, I find, or a forum post, I'll just bookmark it. So my bookmarks are always cluttered with news updates. Maybe do some homework, watch a little anime, you know, see what kind of Legos I have. Then I'll go to sleep at about 11 o'clock and wake up the next day.
Because how much time does it take to make a Hypixel alert?
It normally takes me about an hour or two to really put the news all together and get it into a readable forum post for me. I've got, like, you know, that computer in front of my desk. People say, Lego, what is that thing? Like, do you play on it, or like, what's it used for? I actually do use it for reading the news. Oh, thank you. I don't have a written out script, but that's the closest thing I have to it.
Like editing and stuff. Does it take too long, or?
No, that takes the longest bit. It takes about 6 to 8 hours per episode. A lot of that is procrastinating, but I got to find the forum posts and different things I'm going to talk about. And there's a lot of deleted screenshots, stuff you don't see because, oh, you know, maybe this doesn't fit well enough, or I didn't really like the way that, you know, worked. So, but overall, it only takes about 6 to 8 hours. And then to upload it and everything overall, I'd say it's about a 10-hour process. So it normally takes up a good portion of my day getting the news out.
I didn't know it was that much of a process. Damn. What are things that you still want to upgrade about your show, or that you want to improve?
You know, I'd like to improve the originality of it, because there is still some stuff. Although I've tried a lot to improve and be original, I still lack. For example, the thumbnail style. I have yet to find a way that I think would be just as beneficial to the channel without, you know, a direct copy. So that's something I'd like to do. As far as the actual setup, a more professional one. Like, it's, you know, a makeshift one that I have right now, you know, it's professional and all, but I'd like it to be, you know, a more official, maybe a table, you know, that doesn't squeak every time I push it, or you know, a computer that doesn't, you know, turn off whenever I load up a forum post with a GIF on it because the computer can't run it. Like, there'll be one of those forum posts and it'll have like a GIF that like a fireworks, and it would replay. Like, you couldn't stop or pause it, and the computer would overheat, and it would like drain out my own voice trying to record, and I had to sit there for a good 20 minutes, wait for the computer to cool down, and then go back to recording. I'll tell you something I haven't told the people, but I would have to get out my iPod, take a picture of the forum post, and then I would put that in front of my laptop where only I could see it, and it would look like I'm reading it off the laptop, but there's actually my iPod behind that, because if my computer loaded up that site, it would crash it. So
damn, that sounds ghetto.
It's you know, sometimes there's just those extra steps.
So what are your plans for your YouTube channel in 2018?
Just keep doing the news as I'm doing. Earlier, like I said, maybe potentially United UHC. I don't know, you know, I have thought about potentially starting a new channel in 2018, because I've realized, you know, Hypixel is very small range of video type content, especially if I wanted to do YouTube full time. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm very happy with the success I've gotten so far, but I'd like to take it to the next level. You know, I was potentially thinking of, you know, different games, you know, or Minecraft in general. Something like that may be in the works. I can't say for sure.
And is there a set goal that you have in mind?
my goal originally, and it was for quite some time, was YouTube rank on Hypixel. That was my goal, and after that, it really, you know, basically it's just, you know, just enjoying what I have, and I'm very content with how I've been doing on YouTube recently. It's been doing well, so I'm been content. I'm not really worried about growing but as far as actual goals, just keep doing what I'm doing, I suppose.
I think we raced through our questions like it was nothing.
Yeah, you had some good questions, dude. I'm not gonna lie. You prepared.
Nothing special.
Prepared.
It was, come on, now you're gonna make me blush.
No, dude, I've done interviews, man. I know that takes some effort. That takes some work. Oh, how in the world?
What?
Oh wait, no! Oh, geez, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anything else that you want to share?
You guys better make sure, if you are not already subscribed to Mentally, you better make sure that that subscribe button is not red. If that subscribe button is red, then, I mean, first of all, you're watching the video, so why are you not subscribed? And you better do it pretty quick here. Otherwise, I will, you know, I'll take your anime girl. So.
Same goes for Lego. If you guys could all check them out, that'd be appreciated. First link in the description. And thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, peace.